Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Pryoxis. I'm back with another video, man. Undisputed Creator League. If y'all haven't heard of it by now, hopefully you know exactly what's going on. So it's a league with some creators, man. Names like Box Eye View, Fight Night Finest, Dark Side, me, KingJuice. You know what I'm saying? That's just to name a couple. But we are doing this league, man, where we're just content creators are playing each other and recording it and uploading it. And I have a really good fight here versus KingJuice. You guys are going to thoroughly enjoy it. No cheese, no other. Just straight up good, clean boxing. I promise y'all gonna love this one right here, man. Major respects to Juice, and let's work.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice counter shot by her. That hook is parried away. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot. It's so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be a hellfire on here.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. How about that time counter shot? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside and winning round after round.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
She wasn't ready for that counter. She can't find a home for that jab. Only catching air with that hook. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Insane action. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt.
On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just missed with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter shot. Every time they drop a chance to make history. Looks like trouble was averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
They exchange punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. On to the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. No rest for the weary. They threw the hook. It didn't land. She wasn't ready for that counter. They exchanged punches. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Can't find a home for that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Right hook just missed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. about Harper in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they have...
Here we go to the fourth round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Caution being thrown to the wind. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You just gotta be smarter than him. You've gotta be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
She scores with that counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
We have bad rounds. That's fine.
There's the bell to start round 5. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Just misses with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That punch lands. These two women pretty close halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. Caution is being thrown to the wind. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Terry Harper in some serious trouble here. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally. Let's start the 6th. How about that time counter shot? By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. That punch doubled her over. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Holding nothing back here in the round. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade. Hold that thought! And they got caught! Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things. Did you see that? Can they finish it? Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your blood.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Talk about Estrada in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. And there's the bell for round 7. So that's a 10-8 round. Got to turn things around here, Johnny. What do they do?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And now going for the finish. Disaster averted.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. A lot of effort being exerted here. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
If they want to win this round, they got to turn it around here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That left hook misses. Her stamina is off the charts. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Terry Harper just got rocked. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
One round, 2 knockdowns. Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You all right? You're out of here.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.